Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie, for those who don't know me, reviewing Married at First Sight, what version is this? UK, season 9, episode 31 and 32. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. So to the people who are actually watching the show and not watching it through me, y'all tell me how hard it was for y'all to watch this last episode. I felt like I was fighting for my life. And I love maths. I truly do. But at about the halfway point, you can really tell how contrived the drama is. And like 3/4, it's like, bro, okay, like I'm really supposed to believe this. I'm really supposed to believe this. And I'm somebody who doesn't even take reality TV that seriously. Like, I'm aware that reality TV is curated for entertainment purposes. But boy, does maths love to milk it. Good God. We're still going to talk about it though. So I'm going to briefly touch on the dates. We're going to start with Nathan and Lacy. Nathan takes Lacy on a helicopter ride, and he had the plan of telling her that he loved her. However, he was feeling very uneasy, very nauseous, very sick. So when it touched down, they had a outdoor dinner, candlelit under the stars. It was very nice, very nice. They tell each other that they love each other. She gets him a teddy bear that says, "I love you to the moon and back." And what did he get her? He bought her a star. So that was cute. Next is Adam and Polly. Polly takes Adam off-roading, and then he took over and he started driving. She was like, "Oh my gosh, it's so sexy how you drive like that." Then later on, he got her this box of memories. But then things start to kick off because she's still complaining about the same thing she's been complaining about all damn season, saying you're not verbally affectionate enough for me. At first, he wasn't affectionate at all. Now he's picking it up in the physical department, but the verbal department, he's still not measuring up. His response was, "I'm just not that guy." Bruh. That's crazy. I understand that not being your strong suit, but he's just at the point where it's like, I don't even want to try with you, okay? Just leave me alone. Gosh, get off my back. So yeah, that's a mess. Then we have Luke and Amy. Luke plans a cooking date and things are going well. Amy was loving it until he started up with these sexual innuendos yet again. She then asks him to be honest about his past partners, and he's being very vague, like he's pussyfooting around the whole situation. He says that he has 8 exes. Initially he said 1, then he changed it to 2, and then when he's talking to the producers, he says 15. So I don't know what the hell's going on with Luke. Later on, they end up patching things up because she says she cannot be mad at him if she asks for honesty and gets honesty. Now, it sounds like he wasn't being honest, but whatever. So she decides to give their relationship a proper try and puts on her ring again. Then last for the dates, we have Sasha and, what's his name? Ross. He takes her skating. At first, it kind of looked like he just took himself skating and he was like, "Sasha, you can figure it out." But eventually they do start skating together. Then they have dinner and she gets him a ring that had a hand and a heart. And it was like, "My heart is in your hands," I think. I don't know. I don't remember. But it was to commemorate his father because the ring is Irish and a symbol of their love. He also got her a gift. He got her a locket that had her cats in it. So yeah, good for them. She says when things are good, they're really good. And I don't know if that's enough to stay in a relationship that is toxic, because of course it's good when it's good. That's the point of it being good. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to move on to this mini reunion that they had. It was the guys and girls split up in 2 separate venues, and the old castmates show up. First, we have Orson talking about he and Hannah went on a date. Apparently the connection just wasn't strong enough to continue pursuing things, but one of you guys sent me a video that they did together, and it's giving very much the connection is still there. So I don't know what that's about. When Hannah shows up, the ladies gave her the business.
Oh, look what the cat's dragged in.
Wow, that was intense.
How many husbands have you ran off with since you've left the experiment?
Holly, I'm not going to
How
have
many
you
have you linked
speak
with?
to me like shit.
How many
like,
have you linked with?
That's a lie.
How many have you linked with?
None. Coming out of an experience
This
and
is
not
why we
having
will never
anyone
be
else.
friends because you got
Can you just
zero
let me
girl
speak? Yeah, but
code.
let me just speak.
What, are you talking to him actively?
We went out a couple times.
So you went to the guy that you'd been flirting with?
We're literally.
After Orson wouldn't show you the time of day anymore?
Orson lives down south and Ryan lives 20 minutes from me.
So it's the quickest bang, innit?
The way I cannot stand Holly. Oh my gosh. Oh, I cannot stand. I cannot stand. So, Hannah's basically saying, listen, I didn't meet up with none of your husbands. Like, stop it. And that was your first mistake, girl. Do not lie or do not omit or do not misrepresent the truth. Don't do any of those three things because it's never going to look good. Because then she had to turn around and say, well, okay, so I did meet up with some for like a drink, but we were just friends. We're just friends. I do understand her wanting to connect with some of her castmates, especially because she's been ousted by the women who are out of the experiment, right? So why would she hang out with them? Why not hang out with the guys? But it's not a good look because of what you were doing in the experiment. What I don't understand though is the level of pissed offness that these women have. Holly just talking too damn much, okay? She not checking for your man. And he ain't even your man. So why are you mad? And Shannon, didn't you leave him? Didn't you leave this experiment? She hasn't even spoken to him since they've left the show. Why are you so pressed? Why are you so pressed? She's then later on gonna say, oh, I don't care what Ryan gets up to. Clearly you care. Because if he's getting up to things with Hannah and you're pressed about Hannah, you care. It was just odd. It was odd to me. Like, sure, Hannah does seem shysty a little bit. She does seem a little shady, but everybody's fair game. Holly decides to get up and give herself a minute because she's just so heated. When she comes back, she wants to have a private conversation. Well, it wasn't really that private. It was like off to the side. A conversation with Hannah, and it didn't resolve anything.
Listen to what I've got to say.
Right, come on then.
I said what I said because I didn't like the way that you didn't interact with the girls and I felt like you was moving on everyone's man.
When someone walks into a room, you don't have to make a comment like that.
Sometimes you have to have a taste of your own medicine. Can't take the heat in the kitchen, don't step in the kitchen. Not nice, is it?
I wouldn't do
not
that.
Not nice, though, is it?
I wouldn't do that to someone.
But it's not nice, though, is it? Felt like a little dickhead, didn't you?
Not really.
This big.
You're just sitting there
Yeah,
and fucking
in a bit,
coming
babe.
at me for everything.
In a bit. Bye.
Now, I just want to acknowledge the relationship between Holly and not Adam. What was his name? Alex, right? Lord, not me forgetting already. Holly and Alex was toxic. Absolutely toxic. The way that they would speak to each other, the way that it sounded like they would fight when the cameras weren't around. No bueno, all right? But this girl went and said, Hannah, if you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. I know that's not you talking. And I'm not saying she should stay in a relationship where somebody's really giving her the business, but how dare you say that knowing the situation you're just coming from with Alex? Like, huh? I'm sorry. And the girls keep going on like, oh, Hannah's not a girl's girl. Hannah's not the kind of girl that you want to be friends with, whatever. Respectfully, it tends to be the women who have that rhetoric that have nasty behavior. Nasty. Granted, again, Hannah went about things the wrong way. We can all agree. I hope we could all agree. Hannah could have handled things differently, for sure. But the way that these women have just been, the Holly especially, I was surprised Polly didn't pipe up today. I was like, well, this is new. But Holly, girl, just shush. She then goes on to say, Hannah needed to learn a lesson. It's time for her to get a taste of her own medicine. If you really wanted to give her a taste of her own medicine, go and text Orson or something. I don't know. Go and slide into her next boyfriend's DMs if you really want to stick it to her. Like, it's not giving what you think it's giving, Holly. It really isn't. So Ryan shows up to the guys' party and he tells them that he has not spoken to Shannon since he left the show. However, he does have some words for Steven.
You're his type. Like, how are you feeling about that?
Last week he might have asked me if I would be open to a date.
Amy's texted me, by the way. Steven has apparently asked Shannon on a date.
I've had friendly conversation, but I've had it with everyone. I've had it with Emma, I've had it with Rochelle. I find Shannon attractive, and she's a lovely girl. I definitely haven't asked her on a date. If you live closer, I was even like, would there be a date? I think her response was a polite rejection, you know?
Now again, Steven, why can't you just be honest the first time you're asked? It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. You, Hannah, y'all really should have tried something out because same, okay? Same. He's like, no, I never hit up anybody. Okay, well, I guess maybe I asked her, but she politely declined. Like, sir, did you not get the memo the first time around that she was not interested in you? Ryan was not the issue. You were. She didn't like you then. She don't like you now. All right? Hopefully now he's gotten the memo. But yeah, it always looks shady when you're asked a very direct question and you skirt around it, you tiptoe around it, you can't really tell the truth. And then ultimately, you end up saying something that contradicts your initial statement. You will always look shady. Hannah, you look shady. Steven, you look shady. So the experts send in some questions that the group can ask each other. Everyone is in love with the connection that Sasha and Ross have. They love the way that they look at each other, care for each other, speak about each other, which is great and all. But again, the bad is too bad to ignore. It doesn't matter how good the good is. The bad is too bad to ignore. Okay. And it's getting more and more frequent. Nope. You better get on up out of there. Okay. Then we have everybody thinking, well, the guys thinking that Luke does not make Amy happy. He is determined to prove them wrong. But even he has acknowledged, like, I mean, I could step up in this way and that way. He says that she is perfect for him and he's going to try his best to do right by her. All right. Adam says he doesn't know where his head is at with Pauly. At this point, if you don't know, sweetie, what the hell are you fighting for? What the hell are you standing for? Okay. And then on the girls' side, the girls finally give Pauly the reality check she needed to hear weeks ago.
Give me something, and for him to actually sit back and look. So you feel more secure? Yes. The minute that I feel secure, all of this shit that I'm holding against him will drop. Okay.
Adam does not want to be intimate with you for a reason. For you to be rejected in the bedroom, I know, is a lot. Why are you taking it?
Oh my God, it's just embarrassing.
Would you say to your friend...
I'll say fuck him off.
Where was this commentary a month ago? All you ladies were on mute. Like the Beyonce challenge, where were you? You should have said this ages ago. But anyways, here we are now. Christina brought some great perspective because she was like, from the outside looking in my situation, would you recommend me staying with Kieran, seeing the way that it was going? Pauly says no. Okay, so then why are you staying with Adam? Because there's a reason why Kieran did not want to be intimate with me. He didn't see a future with me. There's a reason why Adam is not being intimate with you. He doesn't see a future with you. Respectfully, he never saw a future with her. I don't even know why Adam has stayed as long as he had. I thought he would write leave at least 4 times. At least 4. At least. But no, they're still here. He thinks that she is selfish. He has to do a lot of the heavy lifting. But then when he's asked to do stuff that is emotional, you know, be more vulnerable, be more communicative, be more affectionate, he's just like, I'm not that guy. Okay, well, if you're not that guy and she needs that kind of guy, why are you around? Why are you staying? Pauly, if you need that guy and he doesn't want to be that guy, why are you staying? What is this? What is this? And she's making it seem like she's just now having this epiphany, but like, girl, come on. I think Pauly is a learned woman. Learned is something that my dad says. I think Pauly is a learned woman. She knows that man ain't into her. Okay, please. In the next episode, it comes out that Adam was flirting with Amy during the couple swap, and I'm sure that's going to be a whole thing. Listen, I guess they're still here for representation because I am sure somebody is looking at the story and they see themselves in it. They might be in a situation similar to this right now. But if you happen to be watching this video, sweetie, do not stay longer than you need to. Do not stay somewhere where somebody has to tolerate you. Do not stay somewhere where you have to beg for the bare minimum. God forbid. The next episode does seem exciting, so maybe they will keep my attention. I don't know. Pauly said like, oh, you've led me on. Well, girl, let's not do that. Led you on how? He didn't do that. He told you point blank what it was, when it was, and you just kept going with it. So I don't know what she's talking about, but we'll just have to watch the whole episode to get the full context of that. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.